everybody, it's Tamara. We have finished this week, and it's been a tough week. So I applaud you for being here still and hanging in there with me. So I just want to quickly wrap up this week on the topics that we did. So remember, we started off on at the beginning of the week. We started with love does not boast and is not proud. Then we went right into the next one, which was love is not selfish nor dishonors others, right? What a week. What a week. And I myself, and even though I was, facilitating this lesson, I still learned more, because when I wrote this, back a year or year and a half ago, um, I was in one stage in my life, and then as you progress in the Lord, you'll learn more. It's constant, right? So I learned more as I was teaching this class. But oh my goodness, what a week, right? So uh, I applaud you for going through these questions and answering them, and to think, how we are, how we can be to dishonor others and being selfish and seeing different ways in our lives that we don't even realize the subtleties that come up in how we go about our day, how we go about treating other people, and we think that we're being okay, but that little selfishness comes up, and we begin to act it out, and we're vengeful, and we dishonor others, and we become rude and just so self-absorbed because we're thinking about us, and then there comes up a unforgiveness. We're offended. Oh my goodness, all these things. And that's what this whole week was about, to examine those parts of us that hold us back from having the love that we really want, and the love that we I'm sorry, having the love that we really want, and the love that we really want to display to our family. And then we wonder why we're having such a bad or negative response back to us. Well, I hope that answering these questions this week helped you to tap into something that was buried deep, or you have blinders on, um, because maybe you didn't want to face it. And I understand that. Boy, do I understand that. So if you haven't finished this week's lessons, go back and finish, because I believe that it is very, very important. That we are constantly working on making our inner man better, and building up our character, and having these fruits of the Holy Spirit, which we're going to tap on next week. Is it next week? No, I'm sorry. The following week, after we finish this, we are going to go into the fruits of the Holy Spirit, which is something else. And then after that, we're going to do some other fun things. But right now, we're working on the inside. Remember, we can't. It's like makeup. I love this because having worked in makeup for so many years before, I used to get customers that used to come up, and they would say, basically, fix me up, make me beautiful, do all this stuff. I want to look different. I just want to look different. I want to look better, and so forth, right? Okay, so they would come to me to get a makeover. To let's work on, let's pop your eyes. Let's whatever it is. Um, so I would work on this makeup, and so I'm putting on the makeup, and I'm setting the whole foundation. I'm setting the foundation, and putting on the primer, and so forth, and the concealer, and so forth. The whole deal. So I get finished, and they love the makeup. They love it. It looks great. But in my head, I'm thinking, I can tell you have not taken care of your skin. You are not drinking water. You are not eating well. You are polluting your body with crap, because it shows in your face. It shows in your eyes. It shows in the discoloration of your face. It's showing. And all the makeup in the world is not going to cover up what's really going on inside. I mean, it really I could pile it on, and pile it on, and they walk away and they feel wonderful. When they take that makeup off, they have to look in the mirror and see all the stuff that's on their face that is a result of how they take care of themselves and what's going on nutritionally inside. So that's how it is with our spiritual life. So we have to take care of what's inside here. We do. We have to get all this right inside and take care of all that before we can work on before we can even tap into what's going on the outside. So that's something else we're going to do later. But let's get this grounded. Let's work on this. Let's deal with the unforgiveness, the offenses, the uh, dishonoring others. And this whole week, I believe, was a very, very important week for many, many people. And it allowed me to tap into some things that I had forgotten, and I had, like I said, I had one, these books. That's one. And then two, I went through this journey. I started my journey 6 years ago, and it took me a long time to to get where I am, and I'm still growing, and I'm not perfect, and nobody's perfect, but I'm constantly growing, but I'm willing, and that's the place we need to be, because God is not going to reveal things to us until we are ready and saying yes. Well, for me, that was a struggle because I got sick and tired of saying yes, because I was like, I already surrendered. What else do you want? Or, I would be told, Tam, you need to change that. You need to have faith. I'm like, I have faith. I didn't. I didn't. Or you need to surrender. I did. I already did. What else do I got to do? Well, I had attitude, and I was quickly getting offended, and I was jealous, and I was envious, and I was constantly comparing my faith walk with somebody else. I was comparing my life with somebody else. I was constantly comparing myself to where I wanted to be, somebody else who was doing what I wanted to do, or where I wanted to be, or how I wanted to be prosperous like somebody else, because, maybe I read that they had gone through something kind of similar to what I did, and here they are doing so well. They're out there doing their thing, and I'm like, what about me? What's wrong with me? What about me? I'm doing everything. I'm doing this and this and this and this and this. I'd be angry, and I'd want to quit this whole thing. I'm like, you know what? This ain't working for me. This is not working for me. So I'd want to be done. And I'd say, that's not fair. That's not fair. And you're not fair. And then the Lord would just kind of back up, and he would say, are you done? And so if I wasn't, then I'd say, no. I was honest. I'd say, no, I'm not. I'm still upset because I don't get it. And I keep coming to you and I keep asking you, what am I doing wrong? And you're just like kind of hanging out over there waiting for me to do something. And I don't know what I'm doing right. So I'd have attitude, 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 until finally then I got quiet, and then the Holy Spirit was able to talk to me and reach me and show me I had some issues that I still needed to deal with before I could move on to the next stage, or wherever he wanted to bless me. I was not even in position to receive a blessing, because my attitude was so bad, and so I couldn't see if there was a blessing that was heading my way. I couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it because I was so filled with myself. I had blinders on, and that was me. And so I'm just being honest. I'm being truthful, because if you are in the same boat and you are saying the same thing, I have done this, I have surrendered, and I do have faith, but my faith isn't getting me anywhere. And this happened to me, and that happened, and that person's getting blessed, and I'm not. And I'm so angry at them. I don't know if I can forgive them. I was so offended, um, and how am I supposed to get over this? I'll never get over it. Well, let's back up. Let's back up. We have to get past these things, and we can't do it alone. We can't. That's why we need our Bibles. We need to be in the Word. We need to really focus on the Lord and not focus on the situation. So I'm hoping that this week really helped to get even deeper and helped you to move forward, and allowing the Holy Spirit to get in there even more and pull out some of that junk. I hope that this has been a big step for you to do to have the goal for the changes that you're hoping or we're hoping to get in this class. Again, like I said, it doesn't happen overnight, and after this class series is over, you got to continue doing the work. You've got to continue. This is just the beginning. So for me, I'm still working on. I still journal. I still read. I still study. I still stay in prayer. I still do all the things that I need to do to keep growing and become better. Because it's we'll never know everything. We're always evolving. We're always changing. So anyway, I hope that this has been good for you. I hope that you are enjoying this. And even if you have kind of like a love-hate, you're like, I don't like this. Or you kind of like it and you're like, I didn't want to think about that. Or that's not fair. Whatever it is. I understand. I understand. But I hope you don't give up. Don't give up on you. It's not for me. This is for you. Don't give up on you because it's for your benefit. And just do the work, hang in there, trust the Lord, trust the Holy Spirit, and go back to the questions if you need to and answer them again. Rethink some of the answers that you put. Sometimes your initial answers you might have answered because you were angry, and that's okay. Then go back and rethink about it and answer it again. Whatever you need to do, but just pray and ask the Holy Spirit for guidance and trust that it's going to work out. It will. I know it. I lived it. And if you feel like that the Lord is picking on you, I know how that feels. If you feel like He has ignored you, I know how that feels. If you feel like He's not paying attention to you, I know how that feels. So trust me when I tell you this. Trust me. I've been through this. It's been a hard walk for me. The journey has been long. I know what I'm talking about. So trust me. And there's more to it. Like I said, after we get finished with this, there's the bonuses that are coming up, and then we're going to work on some other things. So I hope you stay with me. The Lord reveals more, like He revealed some things to me today about where this is going, and I'm excited about it, and I need to write my notes about it too before I continue on the rest of my day because it was really important to this. So anyway, God bless you. Thank you again. And I pray that the Lord blesses you in ways that you never imagined just by being obedient. Just being obedient. That's a blessing as well. Trust me. Anyway, God bless you. Thank you again. I appreciate you. All right. Bye.